I think it's about 30 seconds.
Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome to Everything Yet Nothin. Here's a hillbilly in eyeshadow who's looking fabulous and talking about anything yet something. Get ready to chew on a blade of sweet grass and talk about a variety of LGBTQ topics to the lifestyle of a gay hillbilly. Watch out, folks. These hills don't just got eyes. They got themselves a vodcast. Now, here's T-Roy.
Hey, welcome to Everything Yet Nothin. OMG, do we have a show for you tonight? Let me tell you, this guy is absolutely phenomenal, and he will sell you a car like you would not believe. He works that car lot like you would not believe. You go to Springfield, you got to go to this car lot because this man is the only man that you need to deal with. Not everybody else. I don't know anybody else, but I'm just saying. He's freaking phenomenal. He's kick-ass. He will do you straight up. The best. So, tonight, we have a special guest. Excuse me, sir. What is your name?
Zach?
Zach. Oh, how you doing, Zach?
Good?
Oh, what have you been up to?
Just telling my uncles.
Oh, you got uncles?
Yeah, you.
Tell me about them.
There's one sitting next to me.
Oh, is that me? Is that me? Where's your other one at?
Oh, there's someone.
We got rid of him, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
Dropped him off the side of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, we left him at the gas station, huh?
Yeah. Just
Pumping gas.
Yeah, he started pumping gas with his drove off.
Drove off. Yeah,
Pump it
left
off.
him behind. We have been doing all kinds of stuff this week. He's been keeping me busy, and I've been keeping him busy. Did I say it right? Keeping me busy.
I don't even know what you said.
I don't even know anything. But yeah, we've been swimming, we've been hiking, we've been falling a few times, we've been
We went on a hike.
we went on a long hike. It was like 20,000 hour hike.
It was an 18-mile hike.
It was, oh my God, excruciating. No, it was about 18. So that was a full day. And last night we went to a friend's house for a barbecue. Well, actually we went to the lake for a barbecue. We had a cookout. A lot of our friends met up with us. He had some friends that show up and hung out and played some ball and stuff like that with him. A lot of the individuals are our friends from the Brent Star Theater, and there's a few that wasn't and is long life kind of thing, but they're all my family. They're all our family. Our family are our friends, you know, because everybody's individuals that they love kind of dwindle away, and we make our own. And Luann is in the background laughing her ass off. How dare you? I am not talking about that. Well, she says she's crying, but she has this big old smile on her face and no tears. And yeah, she's like, I think maybe you got some makeup powder in your eyeballs. Is that what it is? See, told you. No tears. None. So what has been your favorite thing that you've done since you've been up here?
I want to say the lake or hiking. Those are my favorite things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was the best thing on the hike that you liked?
You falling?
How dare you?
It was
What's
fun,
the second
though.
greatest thing that you like?
You falling again?
I only fell twice. What's the third thing that was the greatest to you?
A lizard. 5 lizards running across my feet.
Oh yeah, he done charted himself, as he says. He sharded himself. I'm like, sharded? I am not going to even ask you what that means because it sharded. Look it up. Look it in the dictionary. It's not there. It's Zacky's word.
Isn't that half and half?
Yeah, that's half and half. Half and half, and you can guess what the half and half is. Half Kool-Aid, half soda.
Sounds good.
That sounds nasty.
Half burger, half steak.
Ooh, that sounds even worse.
No, half burger, half chicken.
Half French fry, half ice
Half
cream.
a burger chicken.
No, half
burger.
half French fry, half ice cream. That's good.
Ooh, yummy for a pregnant person, maybe. Now, some pregnant people have eaten some funky, funked up stuff. Just saying. My girls in my family that got pregnant would eat all kinds of chips with ice
Ketchup,
cream,
mustard, ooh,
fried pickles
mayos.
with, I mean, it's just crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Ew. Chips and, did I say chips and ice cream? Ice cream and mustard.
Yeah, chips and ranch
Yeah.
and ketchup and mustard and all that.
Yeah.
Ooh. And some cake and some like
Raw hamburger meat.
Ooh, I've never someone eaten
What are
that.
you even talking
Pregnancy
When
cravings.
Girls who get pregnant, they crave all these
Nasty.
off the
things.
wall, nasty cravings.
They also talked about leaving
I know
it at
somebody
time.
that ate and craved raw hamburger meat.
Who are you talking to? There's no one there.
Talking to you.
There's no one there. You said we lost them at the gas station.
Oh yeah, we did. Never mind. I ain't talking to you no more. And what else did we do on your trip to Lizardville?
We seen 3 caves, and then after that we went to a creek and went to get in the water. Luckily we didn't, because we turned, there was a big old snake in the water. Remember that?
It was big.
We think it was
Yeah.
a copperhead. I don't know. It was big.
I don't know. I didn't stick around.
Yeah, we seen him. We instantly turned around and ran off.
Yep.
Got in the
I
car
pushed
and
him
drove.
over. I was like, "Get the world out of my way!" No, he actually pushed me over, and I was like, "What about me, man? What about me?"
I started running up the hill.
It was a nice sized snake. If you like snakes,
It was like-
we
it was
don't
like-
care for snakes.
It was like that big. It
Yeah.
was like,
And we went on a hike and didn't see one snake. We
We
seen
only-
more lizard than anything else.
besides all the trees.
That's what they're called, lizards, right?
Wizards.
Wizards. I knew they were
Wizards.
magical in some way.
They just appear out of nowhere. It's like snails.
Whew.
You're never like, hey, look, there's a snail over there. It's always like, boom, snail. Like how?
Now it's just not like a snail; it's a boom snail.
Like you can't see a snail like down the road and be like, hey, look, there's a snail over there. You just look down, boom, a snail is out of nowhere, boom,
I don't
snail.
know where.
It's like, are they actually slow? It's so fast, slow to the human eye.
Oh yeah,
Like,
we'd be walking along. He's all like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "What? What?" I'm looking for a damn snake, and he's over there
I
sharding himself because of the lizards.
yeah. I went to climb up a rock. I was like, hey, take a photo of this. I went up there and I lizard right across my hand. I was like,
Oh,
my
we did
God.
get some pictures. I'll show them next week
Why? I'm here right now.
because we gotta upload them, download
Just
them,
open up
and all
your
that
phone,
stuff,
turn
and
your
load
phone
them. It's too easy.
It's not hard.
Yes,
Just
it's
pick up.
not professional.
It's not hard. Just pick up the phone, turn the phone around so you can see your
You're not
screen.
supposed to have a phone.
Well, you didn't tell me that. Look at all them people. Look at that one. Look
Yeah, I know.
And then you have a phone.
They're
In
both.
your, you have a phone in your lap. Why are you talking?
It is in my lap.
You ain't on the table.
This is a notebook. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a notebook.
That is clearly a phone.
It has notebook on it. Does that work? Does
No,
that make a difference?
mine's a camera. It has a camera on it. So.
I know, right?
Mine's a photo album because it has a memory card in it, so it's a photo album.
So you get to go home tomorrow, right?
Why is your phone not on vibrate? Or your tablet?
Why is your computer not on bright?
You
Yeah.
going home tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any plans whenever you go home tomorrow?
I don't know. Probably play Diablo.
Diablo? What is that?
Jerry says no.
Most of the people on there probably know it, but
Ah.
Diablo 4 just came out like less than a month ago.
Oh, I see. Oh, so we have some guests that are saying, "Hi, Jerry." Jerry Ray Cook says hi, you sexy britches.
Where did he say
She
that?
has not came to the Yeah, I know. Yeah, you haven't been to see Jerry at the tanning salon.
I went to before yesterday.
And it shows.
And it shows.
I'll definitely be there tomorrow.
She'll be there tomorrow for sure.
You're starting to fade too.
Yeah, I know.
It's like you haven't been there in a week.
I know. I'll be there tomorrow too. He'll be right next to us, you know. What are you doing?
I'm just sitting here.
I don't know. And a song, what is it? Good morning. Samani.
Why is her phone not on
What are you laughing at,
silent?
Jerry? How dare you laugh at us? We don't even know you.
You really know?
Yes, I know him. I know everybody, and everybody knows me. No, not
I
really.
don't know you.
Everybody knows me, and I don't know anybody.
I don't know you. That's not first.
So, what are you going to be doing in a couple of weeks? In the June 2nd? No, July 2nd.
July 2nd,
What's that?
I'm going to Camp War Eagle.
Ooh, Camp War Eagle. Is this your first time going there?
No, I went there last year.
What do you do while you're there?
It's a religious camp.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
teach you certain things.
Yeah, so in the morning we go to like a counseling or like a meeting thingy. We meet up, everybody talk about religion and all that crap. And then
Ah.
after that, we go back to our cabins, get changed, or do whatever we want to for like an hour and a half. After that, for like 2 hours, 2 hours, we have free time. We can do whatever we want in the whole park. Yeah, pretty much our free time. You can do whatever you want at that time, except like nothing like that. But like you can go to their store. There's a store there, and there's
You go
pools.
swimming and hiking.
Yeah, there's a
and
pool.
stuff like
There's a
that.
bike trail. You can go hiking. You can bow and arrow, laser tag, fishing,
Wow.
go karts.
So basically, you're taking a big old vacation.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, with no parents
For 2 weeks.
for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you run away, sneak out at night,
No, if you do that, you really get
What
caught.
happened at the
eat brownies behind the door,
There's cabin members there.
What happened at this time?
sneak donuts in your drawers?
They don't get those.
They don't
What
get
was the bus-
donuts? What? I would not go there if they did not have donuts.
Is that all you think
They
about?
probably have coffee,
do,
huh?
do all you think about is donuts?
No, I think about food too.
And coffee.
Hello.
And coffee.
Food is
And
beautiful.
coffee, of course.
They have coffee now? And no donuts? Are you serious? What kind of place is
I
this?
mean, every once in a while, there's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
What do they feed you for breakfast? Chicken
No.
wings?
There's like different options every day.
Oh.
There's like
You gotta
hash
go
browns.
like hunt your own food and survive?
No.
No.
We get one day we get to every once in a while you get to go outside and
Oh. So they tie you up on the inside and they don't let you out for a week
no,
or 2 weeks?
you still get to do all the events
Oh,
and crap, but
okay.
one day it's in Pacific.
One day.
We get to go outside and sleep in hammocks, and like
Ooh.
we go there at like midday and we go there and stay up there all night. We only can take a shower. We can only be in the shower for 10 minutes. No, 5 minutes.
What? I gotta be in there like 30.
There's some kind of research. that
They would not
says
like me.
a shower should take more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes is as long as I get.
Yeah,
I,
that's what it says.
I always take like
Research
2 or
should
3
be there on the
minutes.
party.
5 minutes isn't even
The
my
shower.
big toe.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
That's
about
like
cold mornings?
5 minutes per body part.
We don't shower in the morning. We shower at night.
No. Shower at night, not in the morning.
Yeah,
I
Really?
shower in the morning.
I shower both night and morning.
I don't believe you. I haven't seen you take a shower the whole time I've been here.
Oh,
That is-
damn.
That is
Better
true.
you call that.
That is true. Very true. Hey,
That's why
I'm what is it
Maybe it's
called?
because he's
Saving on water.
Maybe it's because he wakes you up after he gets out of the shower.
Yeah, see there? Didn't know that, did you?
your hair's never.
I got way early.
Your hair's never.
Dry it with the towel.
You can't dry that hair that quick. You're it's like. Just walks away.
Well, that is a lot. I hope you have fun at War Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should Google it.
Is this your second time going?
Yeah, I'm a convor or something.
Do you get a lot of friends whenever you go there?
I don't know.
No, don't know. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They let you shoot guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob banks,
Which? Oh, wait, no,
gas stations.
no,
No.
no, that there. But there is on the bike thingy. He went up a hill. You have to pedal all the way up to the entrance, and you go down. You go like 50 miles an hour. Like your steering wheel's like shaking on your bike.
Wow.
You wear like a biker helmet and everything, but just a biker helmet. What's that gonna do when you fall back?
Yeah.
So keep going.
So
There's this one dude. There's a speed bump at the bottom of it, so you're like going all that speed, go boom, hit the speed bump, and then keeps going, right?
wow.
This one kid hit it and went. He went rolled down the hill. His whole arm was messed up. His leg was messed up. His side
Ow.
of his face was messed up. I was like, he was in my cabin too. It happened right behind me. It hit my back tire. My back tire went, and like it broke my back tire, and it slid. I jumped up and I rolled across the ground, and I was like, hey, that didn't hurt at all. I look up at him, blood on the ground. That was not good.
He wasn't wearing his seatbelt, was he? Or his helmet.
But the bike went, when he hit, it spun
Or
like,
bubble wrap.
it spun like this to the air. When he was spinning, it hit my back tire, and the bike went, whoop, but it spun out from underneath me. I was like, oh, this is gonna hurt. I landed on my feet, right? I was like, walk, and then I just fell to the side, and I was like, oh, it kind of hurt my legs.
Not bad.
I was going super quick. I was like, instant stop. I was like, perfect.
Yeah. I had a bicycle wreck once. I broke a nail and I was in pain, let me tell you.
You broke a nail.
I broke a nail.
He broke his whole hand.
I broke a. Oh, poor guy.
This dude.
He should have just broke it down. It's so much
look at my middle
easier.
finger. See? You say breaking a nail hurts. What is that?
Oh, yeah? You trying to flip my people off on here?
Yeah.
What do you want to say anything else to anybody?
No, I'm tired.
No, you're tired.
I want to get something to eat. I'm a
Alright.
big boy.
Well, with that said, we are going to go into a commercial, and when we come back, my co-host Kevin will be here,
I'm not
and
gonna
we
be
will
here
be
anymore.
popping up very soon afterwards. So
I'm not gonna be here, so bye.
yes, thank you so much for being on our show tonight, Zach.
Yeah, where's my
I
money?
appreciate it. You've been the best audience ever,
Where's my money? I'm sorry.
You can take it out of my paycheck.
best guest ever. You better shut up back there. I pay you in donuts, remember?
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
Coffee.
Uh-oh.
OMG,
Uh-oh, you
did I
pulled a
do it
Kevin.
again?
What did you do?
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
How are
everybody.
you?
I'm Zach.
That was such a long commercial.
I
That
grew
was like
up
the
in 30
longest
seconds.
commercial ever.
And I got fat. And I got my hair out.
That grew up fast.
I know, right? Well, hi, Jack. How you doing?
And it looked nothing like my weenie.
So, are you ready for War Eagle when you go away for the War Eagle?
I got Me Too there.
What?
It's like Hancock.
Oh.
So at least at
Oh.
Hancock they got cute boys.
Ah.
Anyway,
Do they have donuts?
no, they don't.
Oh, what is wrong with these people? I am never going to camp anywhere unless I camp on
You're
my
too
own.
old anyway.
Why?
Because you gotta be 13.
Oh, looky.
Oh,
We got a clown
there's
tonight,
Amy.
too.
Alright, so without further ado, let's bring out our real guest tonight. Everyone's here to see Eric, right?
Eric who? We have a guest named Eric.
Is that you?
Oh, hey, Eric. What's up?
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
What?
I'm good.
Well, awesome. So I was telling everybody to go to you if they're looking for a car.
Yes, I heard that. So I made a mistake, guys. I should have told you. This week I made a career change.
Oh, never mind, guys. Don't go
Oh,
to-
right?
Everyone, don't go to Springfield for a car.
No.
Go look for sheds instead.
Yes, and I am so sorry about that. I should have said something, guys.
Oh, you're good. So you started selling sheds, and is there something else?
Yeah, it's here. It's sheds and portable buildings. And the crazy thing, of course, is that everybody thinks about that and they're like, heck, man. But here in the end, it's still all about customer service and taking care of people and doing what's right. And of course, that's, in my opinion, that's 90 or 95 or 99% of selling anyway. It's just doing what's right by folks. Anyway.
So what's your outlook on doing so? Like with individuals, everybody has a different boss and goes through different things, different training. Like, what's your outlook on it?
So I don't have much of that. It's going to be a lot of self-teaching, which is fine. I get it. So, and obviously I'll probably learn more from my customers than they learn from me for a while, but, no, it'll be fun. It's one of those things that I think, it's I could talk about all the economics of it, but then nobody cares about that. I think it just makes sense for people, and it's an easy way to add space to their home and their garages and whatever. Anyway, and of course,
I like the fancy buildings that people are making into tiny homes and stuff.
Dude, exactly. Well, here, I mean, in the end, none of that's about the thing. It's about what it does for you and your life, right? I mean, and so, so if they want to change them, transition those into tiny homes or pool houses or I don't know, all kinds of home offices. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy stuff that people think it's wonderful. And
we got a real crazy one that we've been thinking about, but we're not going to tell you about it on here.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't tell everybody else.
I mean, these things
We
have
can't say it in
doors.
front of the kid.
Just heavy chains and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, chains, swings, yeah, you name it. There.
Yep, exactly. That's where we were going. We totally thought about making a shed for that, or you're getting a shed for that.
Yeah. That's a
Slash
he
floating
shed, right?
studio.
What's that?
He shed.
You shed?
Yeah.
No.
Man cave.
Oh,
Yeah.
man cave.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Man cave.
You're welcome.
That gives Man Cave a whole new meaning.
Oh my god. So you live in Springfield now?
Nixa, but yeah.
Nixa?
Just
So
south.
how big of a change was it to move to Nixa from St. Louis?
It was huge, but good. I mean, the St. Louis that I grew up in 25 years ago or whatever is, I guess everybody would say this about where they grew up, but it's a very different place now, naturally. And I like visiting, but I don't miss it. I don't miss living there,
Yeah. You like the smallerness of Nixa and
I do. We raised both our daughters here, and it's been fantastic for them. It's crazy. I was telling somebody the other day when, I complain about driving to work for 20 minutes, and I mean, shoot, you can't go anywhere in St. Louis in 20 minutes. So,
oh, right. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it would drive an hour and not really even go that far in St. Louis. It's just, anyway, it's just crazy. So.
I'd say that I've gotten Branson spoiled. Because we live right outside of Branson, but it's a 10-minute drive to work.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Like 30 minutes is on the other side of Branson over by like the Olive Garden and Nashville Roadhouse like theater, which I just saw the commercial for. That takes 30 minutes to get there. But like everywhere we go is on this side of town, and it's just like 10, 15 minutes away. And I come from Tulsa, where, like you said, You can be driving for an hour and not get anywhere.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. So anyway, so no, it's very different, but in a good way.
We've thought about moving to Nixa and Republic because somebody won't move to Springfield. And
Why not?
Because I love it so much.
too big. He's a country boy.
They're crazy asses up there. Like, I forget my helmet and gloves and bubble wrap and all my shit at home before I go to Springfield, and I don't like it. I'm gonna take all that shit with me. It freaks me out. Like, I'm like, you have no cars behind you whatsoever, but boy, they're gonna pull out in front of your ass. Like,
Yeah, well,
bam. Are you serious?
Maybe if we drove
Yeah.
the
That's true.
Speed.
I know.
That's the worst thing. It's not gonna take me long to get past your turn, okay?
Just wait a second.
Come on, just a second. Give me a call and tell me to speed up or something. Beware of crazy. So you said something about you went to school at Mizzou
Yes.
and you graduated from there.
I graduated from there. I bounced around, obviously. Well, I shouldn't say obviously. I bounced around. But yeah, I did eventually graduate. I was on maybe like the 7-year plan.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. It
But
worked.
hey, at least you got there.
Yes. Yeah, I had my share of fun too, so it worked out.
Hey, that's what matters.
Some
Amen.
people didn't even graduate high school. They took too much fun.
All right. Like,
I chose fun and work over education. I wish I wouldn't now, but
oh, you said you like dad jokes, huh?
oh,
Dude. Well,
I was
I like them, but I'm also good at telling them. I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't say that on the air, but because now you're
Now
going
we're
to
gonna judge you.
Huh?
Now we gotta judge you.
Okay.
Bring it
What's your
on.
best dad joke?
So I've got one. I I actually told this to my dad the other day. So anyway, this couple is talking to their son, and he's a teenager, and they kind of sit him down, and it's a serious conversation. They finally say, "Son, we really need to tell you something. You were adopted." And obviously he's shocked, and he doesn't really even know what to say, and he sort of just blurts it out. I mean, well, can I meet my biological parents? And they said, "Oh no, we are your biological parents, but your new ones are going to be here in 20 minutes, so you need to start packing your shit."
I like that. That was a good one.
Oh, that's great.
That is awesome. So
If I was a parent, I would totally use that.
My kids just roll their eyes. They think I'm an idiot, but that's probably
that's because I love ya.
Someone gave me a pamphlet a few months ago, and it's 50 dad jokes. And I was gonna grab that pamphlet and throw off a couple dad jokes, but it's way up in the room now.
Dude,
So.
it's price. Yeah.
So what?
I was like, I'm keeping this pamphlet forever. You don't have to be a dad to like dad jokes.
No.
No, not at all.
Luann's back there shaking her head.
I got to
So, out of your life, what has been the greatest thing that you've ever experienced?
Well, I think it's probably the standard answer, but it's true. I mean, the birth of my kids was pretty cool. So they're amazing. We're lucky. I'm lucky. I know God knows they put up with me. So, I mean, you and I were talking. They've been through some stuff. So, and they, my kids and my wife are still here, and so I'm a fortunate guy. But yeah, no, That was one of the best days. It was funny because I'll describe the scene. It's kind of cool, but when first thing you got to know, my wife is. If you ask her to describe herself, she will say she's a mom. And then, all the other stuff that, she works and all that, but that to her is very secondary, if not further down. And so she's a mom first. And much to my kids' chagrin, who are twins, by the way, much to their chagrin, she's pretty, I wouldn't say helicopter, but she's pretty on top of them. She's part of their lives every day, all the time. And they're 20.
Hands-on mom.
What's that?
So we can say a hands-on mom.
Oh yeah, shit. Yes, hands-on for sure. And they're here. My kids are 21 now, so she's still like that. So anyway, but the point is, so when they were born, they were really little. They were early, so they had to spend, not. I mean, at the time it felt like a bunch of time, but I've heard worse stories. But they were in the hospital for 10 or 12 days, just making sure they were going to be okay in the incubators and all that. And right after they were born, they immediately take them down and put them in this, the ICU for children, the NICU. And the problem is obviously it took my wife a little bit to recover. And so she did. And she's in a wheelchair and we go down there because she hadn't seen him yet, and we go in there and, you have to put on the gowns and get, sanitized and all that stuff. And we're getting ready to go in and a nurse stops us at the door. I'm pushing my wife in a wheelchair. She's trying to push the door open, with her hand. And a nurse stops us and said, it's shift. And you talk about a woman with a broken heart for about 10 minutes. She was, but that's one of my most vivid memories just because of how, in one sense, it's so heartbreaking, but so sweet too. It was a neat deal. It was cool. And of course, she's made up more than made up for it in the last 20 years. So not getting to see him for the 10 minutes. But she's made up for it. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, I'm sure that's the standard corny answer, but it's certainly the best one for me.
Well, it takes special people to be parents because I cannot. Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'm considered one of them, but one of those special people. My wife is, but I don't know if But no, I mean, here, I've been lucky. My kids are good. They've stayed out of trouble for the most part, more or less. So no, we're lucky. So
that's awesome.
We're used to being the uncles that are like, oh yeah, let's have fun, let's do this and whatnot. That's fine. It's no deal. And then when they come to stay with us for a long periods of time, we're like, oh, what? We can't go out tonight? We have a kid? We can't do this? We have a kid? What? We have a kid? I can't see how these people have kids.
So they got cats and dogs, and they're pretty good house setters and human setters too.
Yeah, we have to get a house sitter. So the dogs human sit the house sitter that one day.
And our kids, if we ever have any.
We had our cousin for 9 months in 2020.
Oh, okay.
She's in the system, and our cousin had her, and she couldn't take care of her. So she said, well, try these guys. So they tried us, and we had her for 9 months. All was good until she went back to school. When she went back to school, she got in with the boys, and then it wasn't working out. So, but we still love her. We still talk to her.
Boys are evil.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, we're better at being the gunkles than we are being dads.
Got it.
Because once we have them for a while, we're like, oh yeah, that's why we don't have kids. I can say that the nephew's gone. He's watching TV in the other room.
He's an exception.
He's an exception. Yeah.
All the others too. It's just non-family. That's not.
Yeah, it's a lot of people think that we're good with kids because they see us with our friends and our family that have kids, and they're like, "Oh, well, you guys are great with kids," and I'm like, "No, we're not. These are our family. These are different. These are our kids.
These are our blood. Okay. We don't like your blood.
But I hear a kid cry at work. I was like, oh god, shut that kid up.
Thank God that's not my kid.
Yeah, I'd say that it's nature's birth control that I'm gay because like the gods are like, oh yeah, he's not gonna be a kid.
Yeah, that's true.
Got it.
Anyways, enough about kids.
Off the kid subject.
That's just like what you guys talk about something else.
So, I said, what was the greatest thing? What was the worst thing?
Worst thing. Well, shit, man. This isn't a very happy conversation.
It's gonna end on a good note afterwards.
Okay. The worst thing that I can remember in my life. So I had a problem with alcohol for a long time. And obviously, I mean, there's all kinds of reasons for it, but in the end, I just drank too much, and I drank in the middle of the day and all kinds of stuff. And of course, so my kids were in cheerleading. Here we are back on kids again, but of course, it's one of those stories. But my kids were in cheerleading, and we went. My wife and I were supposed to go to some sort of a showcase, which is the thing that they have sort of for friends and family of the kids before they go off and do like a performance or a competition or something like that. Just so you can kind of see it better, you're up close and like that. And so we go. Well, of course, me being the drunk idiot that I was, I didn't feel like I could have fun if I went sober. So naturally I'm drinking, and my wife's driving. So there's that. That's good. But nonetheless, we get there, and I wouldn't say I'm blackout drunk because I obviously remember all this, but I'm pretty bad. And my daughter, I said they're twins, but one of them's a little older and one of them's a little younger. And the younger one is running to me, like happy and wanting to jump into my arms and all that. And I grab her and threw her up in the air, and I dropped her on her head because I was too fucking drunk. How stupid. Oh, dude, that was the worst day of my life. What's that?
Yeah. I bet that was really scary.
Well, it was. And of course, looking back on it now, gosh, I'll live with that for the rest of my life. That was, it was horrible. It was so, needless to say, that's an easy memory to draw on if I don't want to, if I ever wanted to have a drink.
So, do it did change your life on the whole drinking thing?
Yes, but that one event wasn't, oddly enough, it wasn't enough. But going to prison for 2 years will dry your ass out pretty quick.
That it will. That it will. Yes.
So,
it will.
And of course, yes. So that's what obviously kind of did me in. But that was, like I said, it was needed. It worked out.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that it worked out, and you're sober now.
Yes.
And shit happens.
Yes,
so
it does.
Don't get yourself down on the past because you are now in the future.
Amen.
Well, now he's in the present, but he's living
or the
for
present
the future.
and living for the future, or whatever. Blah blah blah.
Hey,
blah,
Kevin.
blah.
I'm a recovering addict.
Okay.
He knows all that.
Okay.
Although my sobriety does still, I smoke, but so I'm not one of them completely sober sobriety people, and I drink sometimes, but like I'm a junkie.
Gotcha.
And when I mean junkie, I mean I was all the way, like needle junkie. and I found something better to live for. And 2 weeks into our relationship, when we were just dating, I was like, I think I need to go to rehab. And he was all, well, I'll be here waiting for you when you get out. I didn't go to rehab, but he was here to help me get through my withdrawals and all the stupid, scary stuff that he had to deal with. Just because
That's awesome.
he fell in love with the junkie.
Mhm.
But I've been clean for 17 years now. Off
He
meth.
has. I'm proud of him.
Rock
So
and roll.
I'll probably smoke Mary Jane until I die, or at least eat edibles. But
Eat those edibles.
because I know you can't smoke until you die. I mean, you might die if you smoke until you die. But
So where did you
Yeah.
meet your wife at?
I worked with a cousin of hers, and she came up to work to visit him, and I saw her, and I mean, she's just a fun, happy go lucky, just neat gal, and we wound up all going out together, just which we did often, of course. When you're in your 20s, shit, that's your friend group, right? You're for workmates and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so we just went out to a bar naturally, and she came along with us and had a blast, and I talked to her for the entire night basically, and haven't been apart since. So yeah,
oh,
That's great. That's
That was-
great love right there.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
and that was how long ago?
Well, that was, Kevin, come on, man, you're putting me on the spot. That was 24. That was 24 years ago plus. And of course, we'll be married 24 years this year, later this fall, or late this summer, I suppose.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, once you get married as a man, you only have to legally remember the one.
Okay,
Like, yeah.
understood.
I mean, like we decided once we got hitched, we were like, so do we still celebrate our together anniversary, or do we just celebrate the wedding anniversary?
Our first week,
Right.
our first 4 days, our first few months,
I was gonna say my kids are celebrating their 3-month anniversaries with their boyfriends and shit. So yeah, no, I get it.
They're still in their 20s. So I remember our month anniversary. He rented a hotel room and put rose petals all over everywhere. Got some
He
wine and
did.
filled up the hotel sink full of ice and put the wine bottle in
Nice.
there, and had someone help him light candles all over the place before I came in, and then so he presented the room to me. Yeah,
Dude.
that was our month anniversary.
Haven't did it since.
Nope, I was upside down.
It didn't. I drew his ass in and I got him.
Luann,
That's the way to do it, boys.
his assistant and my best friend, she's all about love and all this stuff. And so, I'm starting to share this story. She's in the background. She's like, he says that. She's like,
Well, I'm trying to teach everybody something. Romance is romance. Only if
That's relationship advice from T-Roy. I mean, hell.
exactly.
Yeah.
One time's all you got to do that romance shit. After that, it's like pizza and soda.
you just got lucky.
Here you go. Here, let me light you a birthday cake candle with a slice of pizza and some orange juice.
No, I don't.
Not orange juice.
No,
You know
I
that.
know I other day.
I haven't drank
Grape
orange
juice, and we'll call it wine.
in 6 years.
Some rotten grapes. Yeah, that's really will draw them in. Here, honey, are you hungry? Oh, yes, I love stinky shit.
Here, I promise it's wine. It's just not there yet. It's the solid form.
It's on its way.
I'll be wine next year. I promise. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about it next year around the same time.
Next anniversary, we're square. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
but yeah, Luann's always on this about romantic stuff. And I'm like, what do you mean romantic? We just
We went
Went
to
to the
Taco
creek
Bell for
yesterday.
goodness sake.
What do you mean date night? We ate out last night. Like, we didn't want to
We
cook.
had a cream burrito, man. Doesn't that mean something? With hot sauce.
She's like, you can work with that. Did you finish it? No,
Yeah,
I don't need help.
that's too much.
I
energy
obviously can
and
feed myself.
all that.
Open a sauce packet and put "I love you" in the sauce.
He would purposely put my burrito in his mouth. So that would not work. Okay.
Are we talking
He
about?
would be romantic to himself.
Is this like a real burrito or like a figurative burrito?
Oh,
Well,
burritos.
Maybe both. You never know.
That's a different kind of romance.
We do that romance all the time. Every day, all day, all day, all morning, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
She's like, she'll be the one. Oh, making love, and I'm like, no, we just did a quickie.
Here's your mashed potatoes and gravy. Leave me alone.
She's a year into her relationship. I mean, she just come out of a 13-year relationship, but she's a year into a good relationship. And so she's like, everything is great, and love is great, and
Wait a minute,
blah,
I think I'm
blah,
gonna get
blah.
sick. Oh,
And I'm like, all right, we'll see you in 16, 17 years. See
then
how
we'll
you're
talk about
feeling.
that.
They're like, so how was that first year?
I've never faked it. That's the most beautiful time of my life.
I'm gonna set it.
I mean, you do stuff to keep the romance alive, right? Being 20-some years married.
Dude, you have to, right? Yes, sir.
Yeah, he builds sheds.
Now you can get her a she shed.
He screws every day, all day long.
Now you can be like, here. I'm just gonna say Sharon because of the commercial. Be like, here's Sharon. Here's a she shed.
Honey, I'm so sorry about forgetting my anniversary, our anniversary. So I built you this shed. I even put a little blankie on in the middle of it. You know, KFC on one side, Taco Bell on the other side. Maybe a little donut in the middle. You know. Romantic. I don't know.
You missed National
I
Donut
need a
Day.
fucking
can tell.
donut.
Yeah, obviously. You and Butch should have went to. You
I don't
should
even
have
want to
went
talk about him. He cheated on me with a bunch of donuts.
Yeah, he enjoyed.
And he didn't even
National Donut
share
Day.
a crumble.
Speaking of anniversaries, isn't yours fixing to come up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Saturday.
We have our 50th anniversary this Saturday. It's been a big 61 years old. Or 61 years old. 61 years together.
Yeah, we look good for our age, don't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to Springfield for Pride on our anniversary.
We are?
Yeah.
I just found this out. We're doing something this year.
Pack your bubble wrap, bro.
It's not Taco Bell or Pizza Hut.
Oh, we'll probably hit like KFC or
KFC.
Captain D's while we're there.
Cereal,
What if you guys go by
KFC.
Hey, go big or go home, right? Amen.
I
late?
guess.
Read a
I want mashed potatoes and gravy.
No,
okay?
we're gonna go to Pride. We're gonna spend the day doing Pride Fest things, and then we're gonna end up at Mix Ultra Lounge at the.
And watch
Hot Metal
guys
Review.
take their clothes off with G-strings that we can floss with.
And
And,
cuddle.
oh yeah, we're gonna cuddle all right. They got a couple of couches, I think.
I've never met.
All I request is that you guys aren't those guys.
I wonder if they
Make
got a
sure you
water
have
bed.
foreplay first, that's all I ask.
I'll take the
Roll
oil.
and play.
Foreplay first, that's all I ask.
Oh,
Don't just jump in.
What about 10 play?
Eric's probably, oh my god, what did I get myself into? We told you everything at nothing is the name for a reason, right? We start with the topic and then get off of that topic fast.
Careful.
We get off
Your words.
on that
Careful
topic.
with your words.
He almost put a pause on that, you know.
Yeah.
Get off on that topic.
Get off of the topic. We start with the topic and we'll leave that topic. I know, I learned that with that topic.
We leave on the top and we got there on the top. Well, coffee.
So how was growing up and going to Christian school or Catholic school?
Catholic.
Well, here, I mean, you know,
That's really good,
What
buddy.
a segue.
Let's go from all this
Yeah.
talk to let's talk about
Yeah.
weird
it's not
Let
that.
us
It's
talk.
actually not that different than what you guys.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. I should have went to Catholic.
Did you have to wear one of them short dresses and everything?
You had
No.
Taco Bell in that damn little thingy, my bobber, didn't you? Stick confessions with a burrito in your mouth. Try this. It just
No,
came
I
out.
mean, here in a lot of ways it's normal. You know, you just don't know. I mean, hell, yeah, as a kid, you don't know any different. So, anyway, yeah, it was here. It was fine. I don't care. It didn't corrupt me or warp me too terribly bad. I don't think so.
That smacked your hands with a ruler?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but again, you know, it's only now that you look back on that sort of stuff and think, wow, that was pretty that was pretty hard.
Yeah, right. Why did I get smacked by that ruler again? Oh.
See, that's the thing.
Oh.
That's why they did it, because you look back and you're like, why did it happen? Oh, yeah, because that's a little shit.
I mean, maybe is fantasizing about it wrong? I don't know.
No.
That's a good thing, Bobber. Not unless you tell somebody. Not unless you tell somebody. It's all good.
Okay.
Well, you can tell somebody.
No, you said it.
How's it going to become a reality if you don't tell somebody?
Yeah, you can tell somebody.
You can tell them,
Said,
tell
as long as you don't
somebody.
take pictures. If you don't take pictures, it didn't happen.
Yes, if you
Oh,
don't
they
take
always tell
pictures,
me.
Did you take any
if you
pictures?
don't take pictures, it didn't happen.
Did you take any pictures?
It's just hearsay.
He didn't take any No pictures were taken. No pictures were taken during this filming.
Oh. So how's your first podcast going?
We don't
It's awesome. It's
tell them
perfect.
Well, we are so very glad that you're having a perfect first podcast.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm glad that we got to pop your first cherry.
I was just gonna say years now. I'll look back and
I'll
yeah.
have donuts next time you come on, I promise.
You're like, give it the donut.
Little donuts.
Which KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. Which one do you want? I'll eat it in front of your face.
Perfect.
It's gonna be late.
Are you gonna go to Hertz Donuts and be like, hey, I need some KFC donuts?
Oh, I should. Oh my god. Yes, we're gonna tee our TV in. I will. I'll be all like, yeah, is this KFC? I don't like this is not KFC. So can you turn donut into like chicken leg or something? I'm hungry. Put a
No,
little gravy in the middle.
they wouldn't do it like that. They would take the donut and decorate it in chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then
They would take some KFC and they put it on top of the donut. They put some gravy on it.
With some crumbs of something.
The extra tasty crispy crumbs. Yeah. But that actually, if you, now I'm like,
Might be
wait,
an idea.
I like to cook. I'm obviously a fatty, so like I like to eat
What?
and I like to cook.
Nah.
So now I'm actually thinking that we could probably do a KFC donut. It can be a savory donut. It don't have to be a sweet donut.
I was just kidding, man.
Or
I
it
was
could
just
be like
kidding.
fry bread.
It's gonna be a lot easier just to
And
go to
then-
Taco Bell.
but you make
and
fry bread
order
into a
something.
donut. And then put some KFC on it. Like chop you up a chicken leg, or we like the chicken breast. We don't get legs and stuff.
really,
And so get you a chicken breast, crumble that up on there, stuff the hole with mashed potatoes and gravy, and then put a little bit of coleslaw on top of the chicken.
Shit.
Yeah.
This
Fucking
is
KFC
awesome.
donut,
Man, I want one. I want 6. That's
right?
dude. You solved it.
Sponsor us, KFC. I'll make it for you.
Ooh, would 6 be an orgy?
No, it's a half dozen.
Orgy of donuts?
No, a half dozen.
Half dozen. I like
that's
orgy
six.
better.
That's 6.
You had an orgy? Yes.
He asked
Six
if it'd be an
donuts.
orgy. I'm like,
It
no,
was
it's
a
a half
6
dozen.
donut orgy. Love it. Love it. Gonna have
But
to.
yeah, I think I'm gonna make some KFC donuts now.
I need to write this down somewhere.
And at a box.
But I think I got some of those. Hang on a minute.
Do not write on the camera or the computer screen again. I swear he thinks that this is a mirror. I know, right?
No, I sold it. Never mind. Don't got it no more. Have pawn it.
If it's Texas guest thing.
So I like to ask, if tomorrow was the end of our days, what would you want your wife to know about the life you have spent with her?
That's a great question. Well done. You know, I guess here in the end, I hope she knows all this anyway. But
I'm sure she does.
But if she doesn't, you know, here, I wouldn't be anything without her. I wouldn't, I can't even fathom where my life would be right now if she weren't in it. And the reason is, of course, because I wouldn't be with my best friend, you know.
Yeah.
She's the love of my life. And I mean, gosh, if you don't have that, what do you have, right?
Exactly.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
that's probably too concise an answer for a video podcast, but
That's a
Loved
great
it.
answer.
Absolutely wonderful.
As a matter of fact, just yesterday, I was talking to this little 18-year-old kid, and he's like, he just went through a breakup, and his girlfriend moved back in with her mom and all that stuff, and he's like, yeah, I want to go to Silver Lake City, but I don't have anybody to go with. And I was like, one of these days you'll grow up and get married. It'll be fine. And I was like, but make sure that that you have what you need, because it should be a one-time thing, and you should marry your best friend. And like, I started going on about our relationship, and I was like, we met 7 years before we got together, and
oh, okay.
my longtime Missouri friend, who I've known since 16, is his school friend.
Yeah.
Like, he's known since school.
My whole circle of life at that moment in time, like my best friends, everybody knew him. And I met him one time for 10 minutes. And for 6 years, I never heard from him, seen him, nothing. They have and had, but they not one time even talked about him, mentioned his name, nothing. Until we got together the second time. And then they're like, oh, yeah, we know him. We know him. We know him. Really?
And so I asked her, I was like, so you've known him most of your life, and you've known me since we were 16. So why didn't you ever introduce us? She's like, because I didn't think that he would go for you doing what you do. And I was like, oh, fair enough. And he wouldn't have.
I would have.
He would have given me two.
So it all worked out, you know?
So.
It was destiny.
No, that's your sister.
Oh, yeah.
I like saying kids, man.
Right. Well, my guy, it is that time.
It is. Do you have time? Do you have time for a quick story, real quick?
Yeah,
of course.
Go right ahead.
Okay, because Zach was talking about him going to camp, and it made me think of this hilarious story I got to tell you guys. So, you know, because of course everybody's got a camp story, you know. But anyway, when I was a kid, probably a lot younger than Zach, I went to a summer camp in St. Louis, and it was just all these local kids, you know, and you'd go, and they held it at one of the, you know, swanky high schools that nobody could afford. And certainly I couldn't, or my mom and dad couldn't. But nonetheless, it was pretty cool. They had, for some reason, they had dorms at these high schools. It was crazy. But one of the things they also had was this huge indoor pool. I mean, this thing, of course, is from, you know, a 10-year-old's perspective, it was probably a lot bigger than it is now, but it was huge. And it was pretty deep because it had a high dive and all that stuff. And so, it was like they let us go swimming on day one, and I didn't really know anybody. So I kind of shimmied on, down to the side, and I figured out, oh, there's this little lip around the entire pool, and you can walk on this lip because, of course, if you get off the lip, it's 20 feet deep or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, and I kind of shimmied along the side, and that way I could also stay out of the, the groups of people because clearly there were kids that showed up with friends. They didn't need to make new ones.
Yeah,
I wasn't one of those, but nonetheless, I'm shimmying along the side. Well, I go maybe 10 feet, and my little 10-year-old butt is the same height as the water jets that are shooting water at 400 miles an hour into this pool.
Oh, God.
Past that thing, and it shoots way up there. I mean, my God, dude. So needless to say, shimmied past it, and now, like I'm not kidding. 30 seconds later, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I can't even think straight, So I get out of the pool, and I'm like clenching my whole self together, trying to make it to the bathroom. And there's one toilet in this whole damn place, and it's out.
Oh my God.
It's out. So, I stood there. I'm sweating, and I'm all clenched up, just trying to, figure out what to do. And, I couldn't handle it anymore. I just couldn't handle it. So I go over into the shower section, and I just let loose. And it's everywhere. And so, I'm trying to turn on the shower and clean it up and all that. But people started coming in, so I kind of ran out. Well, of course, half hour later, the pool time ends, and they gather the whole camp outside. And it seemed like it was 200 kids, but who knows? Anyway, and they're all standing there, and these camp counselors are basically saying, look, guys, we know somebody took a crap in the bathroom, in the showers. Somebody's got to fess up before anybody can leave. And of course, I'm standing there looking around, and and no shit, another kid raises his hand.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So I'm thinking maybe there was more than one of us.
Oh, that sounds pretty shitty.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope that wasn't appropriate for your show, but
I love it. Love it.
No, that was appropriate. That was
Very
appropriate for the show. That was a great story.
Great ending.
And at
right
least
there.
you never had to fess up until just now.
yeah, exactly. Now the
my
world
God.
On a national podcast.
And you're the biggest, shittiest ending show that we've ever had on our show.
Well, good. I'm glad I could count it.
I love it. I love it. No, you actually did absolutely terrific. Thank you so much for coming on. I've had so much fun. I haven't laughed, and I was needing to laugh. Let me tell you.
He knew when he talked to you, in April. He was like, that's why I had to get him on the podcast, because I knew he's gonna be a good one.
Well, good. You guys obviously saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, so I appreciate it, and I'm honored. So thank you.
No, we're honored. We're honored. So yes, thank you so very much for popping on and telling us all your laughs and non-laughs and shittiest shit of shitties. And shittiest. That was the favorite part right there. And all the donuts and KFC.
Luann said your
Taco
juicy
Bell.
details.
Juicy details. Ooh, I like that.
Yep.
But yes, thank you so very much. And we will be right with you. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to put you in the back for a second, and we'll see you in a sec.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
There you go, Mr. Eric. I told you he was gonna be a good one. Like, I know how to pick him.
I didn't doubt you.
I know you didn't. I'm just saying. I'm telling everybody else that. I ain't telling you that. You already know it.
Well, you everybody be a rainbow.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to all my guests and the ones that are going to watch us later. Thank you so very much. And for all the LGB individuals that are in this world that are trying to make a difference, let's work together, not go behind each other's backs and do stuff that isn't very nice.
Yeah, let's not try to take people's home bars.
So leave the home bars alone because that's for a reason. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you do, then it's a good thing. If not, watch some movies on TV. They'll show you exactly what's up. So anyways, with no further ado, I am ending this show on a beautiful note, and that is I'm going to go get me a donut and a chicken leg with Taco Bell. So I hope they have it because I'm going to order it. Peace, love, and happiness to each and every one of you. Be a rainbow, and I hope you help somebody else be a rainbow too. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for joining T. Roy and a special guest here on Everythin Yet Nothin. Tune in next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for another episode you won't want to miss. Until next time, be a rainbow in someone's life.
Like and follow us on Facebook at WLFE DB Radio.
I tell you, like, you and your dance moves, I'm gonna have to like learn from you, bro. Like, you need to like slow her down, back it up. I love you, baby. Oh, bye, y'all.